Warning! All Podunk Punk's content on all social media videos and websites are intended for your entertainment. However, if you are the type who is easily offended, please find the nearest plastic bag and promptly drape it over your head. We engage in satire, give crude commentary, curse, and, well, you get the gist. We're not saints. We're the Podunk Punks. And if you like our shit, be sure to subscribe.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
If JR was here, he'd probably slap you.
Why isn't JR here?
He's working.
What a bitch. Fuck him.
He's got a real job.
Oh, so,
I have a real job and I'm still here.
I got something for you all to check out. It's somebody that I found that, I'd like to, I'm going to say start stuff with, but that's not the right term.
Hold on, is this news?
No, this is no longer news.
Well, there's definitely somebody I want to start things with, but it's of a different nature, I believe.
Oh. Well, I mean, we already started shit with Pastor Dave, and...
It is actually another pastor.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Let's do this, and then we'll lighten it up with Encyclopedia Radica, and then go into something else. But this is
Where is it?
This is Pastor Jim. Just look up Pastor Jim.
Pastor Jim.
Just a first name. This is going to go swimmingly.
Pastor Jim Cooper. We don't need no thought control. You ready for this?
Huh.
So I automatically don't like it.
Once you get captivated
One
by
of
the
my
charisma of this
favorite
man.
songs is Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall.
Why is he so husky?
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought.
Did he just get done running? Why is he so out of breath?
Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. And he's not even smiling or anything.
He's a little sweaty.
I just got done burying this body in my backyard.
Is he in an apartment complex? Because that's totally a carport.
Yo, this is the kind of dude that I imagine is behind that, I feel beautiful.
I feel pretty. What the hell?
Pretty. No, not I feel pretty. Fuck, what was it? The fucking creepy...
I feel fantastic.
Yeah, I feel fantastic. That's it.
I feel fantastic. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he looks like the kind of dude that would make a robot and dress it in his dead people's clothes and then bury him in the backyard. All right, what else you got?
Control. And it's this idea of thought control that gives people a bad feeling about Christianity.
What's wrong with his mouth?
Yo, he sounds drunk. He's a pedo, yo.
He needs to. He's probably
There's a lot of
little bit, but we can't see it
for no reason.
I'll bowl big gums, huh?
That's a good screenshot right there.
He looks so ominous. He's like, what? But yeah, he's like, oh, we don't need no thought control.
How many windows have that been in?
Oh,
like, seriously, how many windows has that exact face been in?
I'm watching you jerking.
Yeah, you take off that bra, girl.
Give me that banana.
Why is he so sweaty?
This is Tyler father. Psych, that was pretty fucked up.
No, that was still good.
Yeah, nobody want that as his fucking son.
But yeah, he's like, people get the idea that, there's this like thought control at the base of our religion, and it's like, because it.
Oh, hold on, let him finish.
It fucking is.
Yeah, I mean, it is because like you can't. He's trying to say, that's the thing about people. The misconception people have about Christianity is that it's mind controlling.
It is.
Have you ever read the Bible?
He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, and when you masturbate.
All right.
The idea in a lot of people's minds is that when you become a Christian, your very thoughts are subject to control. Your very thoughts are subject to delusion.
What the fuck, dude? What was that look?
I know who he talks like. The one retarded guy I worked with. Dude, oh my god.
He's
it's the same
definitely
cadence.
Looks special. I mean,
what was with that face,
Jim,
dude?
my dude.
This guy's a little creepy.
He's a pastor. Just imagine, like, taking a sermon from this
Does
guy.
he do Sunday school? Because I feel like you should not be doing Sunday school.
Please don't leave this guy alone with kids.
Kid, we're going to be talking about Pink Floyd today. You don't need no thought control. Let me put a brick in your wall.
God can control.
You can't have your pudding if you can't have your meat. If you haven't had your meat.
You can't. How could you eat your pudding if you ain't had your meat?
Oh, no.
Yeah, all right.
And yet nothing could be further from the truth, because Christianity...
Stung by a bee in his mouth or some shit. He just swallow
That
a
is
wasp.
a nice-ass Ranger. Look at that.
Dude,
That is pristine.
That's the
He
most
looks
captivating thing in this video so far.
That's like a 2001 Ford Ranger. I don't see a dent on that bitch.
Probably
the
like-
running board is perfect.
Probably only like 90,000 miles on it.
Dude, that guy really does look like Tyler father.
Oh, no.
Like, it's kind of scary.
What do you think that person in that truck is thinking right now? God damn it, he's out again.
He's
taking
out
up
again.
my parking space.
Hey, get back in your hole!
You're 93. I'm 98.
This guy does have a shit ton of videos on his,
Does he really?
on
How
his
many
thing,
times
yeah.
does that truck make an appearance?
Probably that one time.
brings us into the
Like
truth
a
about God.
banana.
Christianity
Yeah.
brings us into the ultimate truth about reality. And when we know the truth about God, when we know the truth about what Jesus has done for us, that he died for us on the cross,
I didn't ask
that
him
he
to do
rose
that.
from the dead on the
asked him to do that.
Or something? Like, is he all Novocained out?
That's what I'm wondering.
Joey's
Like,
so more like focused on making fun of this dude instead of actually listening to what he was saying.
What's he doing saying? That's even. I'm just getting at the surface of this. I haven't been able to get down that deep.
like
Well,
I said,
mean,
he's a pastor. He gives
he's got-
sermons.
He's so creepy.
See, I
He's got a
wouldn't be-
flock.
I wouldn't be able to sit through one of his fucking sermons with that fucking 5 head, dude. Like,
Yeah, he's got severe
yo,
receding hairline.
like, at least covered up with a ball cap. Oh, it probably doesn't fit. All right.
third day. When we believe the truth about God, we are free
Long fucking head. It's like long.
for
head.
our minds, for our actions.
Okay, first off, look here, dude. All right, instead of making fun of you, I'll actually try to rebut you. No, like, you got to realize that the only thing that is actually giving the consequence is life in general and yourself. There is no higher power that's giving you fucking consequences for touching yourself and fucking making fun of dumbasses like you. And, you know, there's not going to be a fucking big-ass bear that bursts through AJ's door in 5 minutes because I'm making fun of your fucking forehead.
Did you guys hire a bear for this? Please tell me you hired a bear for this.
Actually, JR is outside right now. But, like...
So is that the kind of bears that are mentioned in the Bible?
How can you say
That
that...
puts things in a new perspective.
How can you even quote a band like Pink Floyd when it comes to that? Just like, we don't, you know...
Are you aware of how many drugs they were on?
Well, no, of course, but, like, they are, like... he's trying to say, like, you know, we don't need thought control, and people think that, you know, Christianity, you know, invokes thought control, which it does, because if you don't think the way that they do, you're going to go to hell. You have a deity who knows everything that you're thinking at all times and is apparently there, present at all times. That
is mind control.
That is mind control. If you try to sit there and tell kids, if you steal that pack of gum, you're going to go to hell. You're not going to go to jail. You're going to go to hell. That's the first thing they tell you. It's not even jail. It's hell. That's mind control. Like that video that we saw a couple episodes ago with the fucking crazy lady in the Sunday school where she's like, blah, 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 I love Jesus. Blah, blah, blah. All the kids go ahead and say blah, 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 you know?
Yep.
Like, that is mind control. And I don't give a fuck what you say. It's not going to change that. Your God is an authoritarian, even if he is real. He's not all loving. He's not all powerful. What do you want, Joey?
I think the real point is no more war pigs have the power. Oh, Lord, no.
You ever notice really highly conservative people, they fucking hate liberals, but they love their music.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they love their music.
Yeah, I smoked a couple of marijuanas to Pink Floyd back in the day.
I just think it's fucking hilarious. Like, man, fucking liberals suck, man. Fuck liberals. Liberals are the gayest piece of fucking shit.
Ride.
Yeah, and then they go in their pickup trucks. They're fucking split, man. Fuck these liberals. And then they get in and it's like, I can't get no.
A
lot of Doobie Brothers.
What is it good for?
Dude, oh my god. I'm sorry. Real quick to detract from Captain Asshole here. Have you ever seen any of the old SNL with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
A lot of it's hard to come by nowadays because it got wiped. Eddie Murphy got rid of all of his shit from fucking SNL that was vulgar because he didn't want to be associated with it anymore.
We want to kill the white people.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't find the ganja chef anymore.
Yeah.
But dude, I was watching this one where he was making fun of, it was Mr. Robinson's hood instead of neighborhood. It was Mr. Robbins hood or some shit like that.
Hood.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hello everybody, what's good?" And
what's good?
And then later on, after he fucking talks, he's like, he gets a knock on the door. And he's like, now, everybody, we got to be really careful when answering the door in this area. So you got to make sure that you answer it with your chest. And then he fucking goes up to the door and he's like, who is it?
Alright, so am I the only one waiting for the gritty reboot of Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
It's a Beautiful Day in His Neighborhood, May 2020.
Oh, dude.
Right? Imagine Mr. Rogers, but way darker.
It's like a serial killer takes the kids and fucking...
Like they destroyed Imagination Land, like the tiger's impaled on something. They took the king ransom.
Oh, you
the
mean
train's on its tracks. Huh, kind of, I guess.
And Mr. Rogers' eyes are rolled back into his head.
Simpsons did it.
I told them I wouldn't kill anymore.
They were wrong.
They said nothing about maiming.
But I lied.
Rips off the sleeves, all the tattoos and stuff.
Remember that fucking...
Remember your training.
Remember the guy, when all that racism stuff was going on? Well, I mean, a lot of racism stuff was going on in the past. And to make a statement about it, he invited that one black dude on and, washed his feet live on the show and everything. He had that one episode, it's like, why don't you stick your feet in the pool and everything with me? And he was like, oh, you got some dirt on it. And they did that as, a symbol of, getting over racism and shit like that. Oh, this white guy sticking his feet in a pool and washing, this fucking black guy's feet, whatever. In the fucking terrible version of Mr. Rogers, he's just, in the pool, fucking suffocated, dead. Just drowned.
I wish Mr. Rogers was still around so I could see him live in concert. Because I think if Mr. Rogers was still alive right now, he'd probably be like Bob Saget.
You'd have far less problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers for president.
All right, let's get back to this, dude.
To conform to the truth about God. But that conformity frees us up to be who we really are.
Dude, he totally is drunk. Look at his face.
Hold on. Conformity frees us up to be who we are. How is that not directly contradictory?
By conforming, you're joining a group or a collective, thereby not exactly giving up your individuality, but putting your individuality as a secondary thing.
Have you ever seen, hey, Pastor Jim, can I ask you a question? Have you ever seen South Park? Oh, you probably never seen South Park because you're Christian, but...
I was going to say a faggot, but...
Yeah, that too. There's a group of kids on there called the Goths, and they don't try to conform because conforming is for losers, but they dress the same, so they're conforming. How, think about that and then think about what you just said, bro.
That was pretty good.
In reality, when we are free...
Are you even in reality?
...from the delusions of this world, that it's okay to sin, that we can do whatever we want. When we are free from those delusions, when we are free from the conformity of this world, then we have liberty that is really liberty.
No, you're supposed to conform, but you're not supposed to conform.
I think
This religious rambling brought to you by Jaegerman's s'more flavored schnapps.
Seriously, this guy is thrashed right now. He just said that, you know what? Let me rewind it. He just said
something about justice. I don't know.
Liberty.
Liberty.
That is really liberty. Because we are free from the deceptions. And one of those chief deceptions that we can be free on.
My bad.
Free from those delusions. When we are free from the conformity of this world.
Okay, there you go. That's what I was gonna say.
Then
what?
We have
God fucking
liberty.
damn, I hate this laptop,
That is,
dude. This is why we need patrons. Anyway, he just said in order to be, people want to be free, and in order to be free, we can't conform. Dude, listen to yourself right now. Look at that sexy fucking face.
I was about to say $50
right
says that's his profile picture on ChristianMango.com.
Okay, I'll admit.
Nah, it's on his Black People Meet account.
I got to figure out what brand razor this guy has because he's got a really nice shave. Like, look at how baby smooth. Okay, like we can talk about how fat and chubby his cheeks are, or sound, or whatever. But
I mean, the only reason why
no neck beard on this guy.
I think the best reason why his face is so like smooth is because it's beat fucking red from all the alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, I was about to say his cheeks are really fucking
He might
red.
be incapable of growing facial hair.
Anyway. You can't be free in an authoritarian religion. That's why I dislike Sharia law so much. Because it limits... Their religion limits what I can do with my own life. In order to be free, you need to break away from the conformity. Like, you're kind of conforming to religion, you dumb ass. Like, think about what you're saying before you put these videos up.
Well, he said they need to conform to the religion to escape from the conformity of everyday life.
Yeah, but that's the problem, though,
What?
is that, that's a catch-22. Like, you're either conforming or you're conforming at that point, and that doesn't work that way.
I wanna conform,
And besides,
not conforming.
you can't be free in a fucking religion where a higher power knows everything that you're doing, and there's rules to what you're supposed to do that don't even make sense, like not being able to masturbate. That stupid kind of shit. Masturbating is awesome. When I don't get pussy, that's the only thing I can do to keep myself to get off, is masturbate. And masturbating is awesome.
Have you seen midget porn?
Not particularly.
You just gotta...
You're not living.
You
have not lived. I'm sorry, continue.
Nah, that's pretty much
It's
it.
really liberty. Because we are free
Justice for all.
from the deceptions. And one of those chief deceptions that we can be free on is that we don't have to be accountable to God. The truth is we do have to be accountable to God. But we don't need thought control.
What? Dude?
Hold on. Let's see what he's going to say to just let it play one more. I want to hear the next sentence.
Please play it, because I don't want to be the one to fucking hit it.
God's not in the business of thought control.
Okay. Thank you, AJ. Oh my god, this guy. This fucking guy. Hey, dude.
Something free will.
Something dark side, something complete.
Speaking of delusion, you should probably meet up with that fucking Hyperion guy.
Oh god,
I
dude.
forgot about the guy.
Him and the Hyperion guy should start their own new religion.
They should start their own language, because neither of them can talk very well.
Dude, well, the Hyperion guy just gibbles off and all this quantum
That
fucking
is
bullshit.
fucking quantum physics.
All he does is
science
raise
and
his
reality.
eyebrow and then say something weird.
He's like the fucking amateur physician to like the Chris Angel, bro. like every single time Chris Angel
MD.
Yeah, whenever Chris Angel just fucking like does a magic trick, he gives that like look, the fucking eyebrow raise and the You want to fuck me? I'd fuck me. Spread your legs now, bitch.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
He wants free people to accept his reality
Mainly from
in
Egypt.
their own liberty.
For some
He's not
reason.
going to force you to believe. He's not going to force your actions.
He's just gonna throw
he
you in
has a
hell if
point.
you don't fucking...
He has a point. I mean, a tenet of Christianity is free will. But you've also got the damnation on the other end.
You can't have free will if somebody's telling you what you can't do. That's the problem. I have the free will to go out and kill somebody. But the consequence is that I go to the jail.
You can't hug your child with nuclear arms.
My whole thing is, like, is God just? And most people say yes. And it's
No.
like, well, you cannot have justice when you have an infinite punishment for a finite crime.
You can't have
Period.
justice when you have the Black Album. Everybody knows that.
This guy's boring, Joey.
You are free to accept or reject God.
Okay, I will.
And God's not going to take that freedom away from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we don't need any thought control.
You're just going to tempt us with freedom.
Hold on. If God made me, and He knows who I am and how I am, and He made me the way that I am, why did He make me not believe in Him?
Yeah, why do you make him an atheist stoner instead of
Yeah.
some fucking Christian fucking evangelist?
Wow, I don't get that. Why would He give me the free will to not believe in Him? He's giving me the free will not to believe in Him, but I go to hell if I don't believe in Him.
Why did he make Mikey look like a spawn of Ron Jeremy?
Because I'm just that fucking sexy, and my dick is big.
It's like a cheese wheel.
It's like a cheese wheel. Shut up, Joe.
In purity, He
talk
wants
about my
us.
dick.
In reality, He wants us to make the free decision.
About my
Okay, I can't deal with this dude anymore.
I want to just watch the kid. He's making me dizzy. Like, he's not
Hey,
fucking
look,
holding the camera.
Joey,
So,
by the way, Joey, don't you ever talk about my dick without my permission.
Okay.
Okay.
Consent.
To choose life, to choose holiness,
only talk about
to
my-
choose
Don't
righteousness.
pull a Palmer now.
He wants us to make the free decision to accept His truth, to accept the reality, the ultimate reality.
that makes absolutely
About
no
who
sense.
Jesus-
The reality that's totally consistent with what we observe today, where there's fucking talking donkeys, there's fucking people that live to be like 900 and shit, there's fucking Adam and Eve that were born from nothing out of fucking clay and ribs, even though they have fucking umbilical cords for some reason.
Constantly to produce mankind. Why do we keep landing on great screenshots of this guy?
That's a
he
sexy
pho-
ass fit.
Is he photogenic or
Now
are we just really
that's on his
lucky?
business card.
That might
That
be
look right there.
That might be OK Cupid right there.
How dare this guy?
No, it's black people meet again.
I can't tell if he's got a little bit of hair up top or if that's just kind of
It's a toupee.
like you see that, you see the wispiness.
Yes,
right?
I see it. I actually didn't see it until you pointed it out.
It's like in shadow most of the time, but what the
I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks like he's drank way too much, and he looks like he just did a line off of his holy Bible.
It really looks like his hair is more of sitting
Chug.
on top of his head than anything.
Chug, 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 chug. Oh, Jesus!
the truth.
Oh, the truth! No thought control. He was probably
That's what
listening to that
it means
song
to be
last
high
night.
on Christ. Huh.
This is.
We learned something.
And when we do that, far from being in a position of thought control,
Is that a dog?
we are free to be
To burn in hell.
who we really should be.
See that?
Unless you're gay, or a female, or a guy that feels like he should be a female, or
Bottom left corner. I think that's a black lab.
that is a black lab.
Oh,
Is that his dog?
Or a dog, because apparently dogs don't have souls and don't go to heaven either.
Hey, I saw a movie that said the exact opposite.
I know
so
all
I don't want
dogs
to
go to
fucking
heaven.
hear it.
All dogs go to heaven, but
Cats.
apparently everybody
Cats
else
are
dies.
just in the landfill.
That's a great picture too.
Christ and in God.
This guy's
Have
gonna
a
be
good
our
day.
cover photo. I hope you know that.
How many takes did it take him to finish that?
I'm probably 100 because he kept dropping the fucking phone.
Sit. Thunk. Sit. 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 I'm so sorry.
Well, that was educational.
No, it wasn't. I feel dumber.
How dare he talk about reality when he believes in fucking somebody who resurrected from he believes in he worships a zombie, for Christ's sake. Can we just fucking get over the fact that he worships a zombie?
Also, happy Zombie Jesus Day, everybody. That was 3 days ago. That was cool.
That's a mad ham, dude.
Can you believe that these are the fucking assholes that call us crazy?
Fried chicken for
I don't know why, but I was over at my boss's house and we had fried chicken and it was amazing.
I heard fried chicken. I totally.
Oh, it's fine. Fried chicken versus atheism. Fried chicken always wins.
Love that chicken at Popeyes.
Why do you think YouTube keeps kicking off the atheist YouTubers? Because it doesn't have enough chicken.
Oh, dude, maybe we should do. Oh, dude, next debate we should just have a whole bunch of we should just order KFC for it.
Why don't we just make?
Why don't we just go to Rofo?
That's a good idea too.
Next, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll have one podcast where we buy different kinds of chicken from different places and just review them.
Yeah.
And which ones are better? We'll go to like Walmart chicken. We'll get some fucking Checkers chicken. We'll get some fucking KFC, some Popeyes.
Can we call it Joe's a fat ass?
Yes.